Let's welcome Rob Joseph from Anti.
Hey guys, hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry, I don't have any slides, so I'll just put that up. I don't have my slides with me, and I'm not as polished as Scott is, so you might have to sort of grit your teeth for this one. So, my name is Rob. I'm from a company called Anti. We started about sort of this time last year, and we recognised that 88% of all snow sports related deaths are due to head injuries, and 56% of all traumatic brain injuries can be reduced by the use of helmet. So when I was on the slopes, a couple of years ago actually, the QT Snow Riders trip with Eamon over here, we were there and I actually took my helmet off. I had a 6-ski onesie and an awesome visor and great goggles and looked sick, but the problem was I wasn't wearing a helmet. And so when I got home, copped some flack from a few friends going, "You're an idiot, you didn't wear a helmet," which is fair. It's like a life-saving device. Nobody doesn't wear their seatbelt, so why wouldn't you wear a helmet? And it's perfectly true, but the reasons I had at the time were the helmet that I had, even though it was professionally fitted to me, was expensive, it bounced around, still didn't fit right. It was really annoying to use once you've got your gloves, goggles, earphones, face mask, and then everything else on. Really hard to use. So we thought, now this kind of sucks, so we need to change it. So we had a bit of a look on slopes and we found out that most people who wear helmets wear beanies anyway, and everyone who doesn't wear a helmet just wears a beanie. So we thought, why can't we make a beanie that's as safe as a helmet? So that's where the concept comes from. That's pretty much the solution that we have, and we're working that for about 12 months now. That's what it looks like. That's one of our renders. It'll be a touch stick that does work. We're at the stage now where we have a really early stage prototype, which I'll bring out in a sec. It does work, which we'll get to find out as well. So yeah, that's pretty well it. Sorry, I was quick about it. I'm not used to being up here, normally I'm sitting on the back. So yeah, we'll have a look at that in a moment. It does have a chin strap for certification purposes, but essentially it'll feel like a beanie. It'll be soft, it'll conform to your head, it'll be elasticated, it'll fit in the back of your waistband kind of thing. Normally when I pitch, I've got it in the back of my pants, just waiting there. And yes, it should be really comfy, it should fit good, and I don't know. And it will look really nice as well, which is a big thing. Fashion will be a big part of sort of what we do, because snowboarders and snow skiers are pretty cool if you've ever met any. As you can tell. Yeah, so we're using this, the materials in there is actually our IP. So we've got a provisional patent at the moment, so hopefully nobody else can steal it. It's using a set of materials called non-Newtonian materials, which are a material that starts off soft and then goes hard when you impact it. They're pretty common throughout lots of different protection industries, particularly motorbikes and push bikes. But the thing is, because they go hard, they're great for distributing load, but when your head's going into the ground, you kind of want to be absorbing force, like a car crumple zone, rather than just sort of spreading it over more of your head, because it'll still hurt real bad. So that's what we've done. That IP is ours. The way that we've used these materials with other existing materials to make it look really good and feel really nice. So we've run a whole bunch of validation, which is a big part, because we can't actually go out yet, because building a physical product is quite hard in terms of money and time intensive. So we haven't built like a really sexy product just yet, but we will. So if you have $200,000, let us know. Love to chat. Anyway. So yeah, and so we're going to get there very soon. But at the moment what we're doing is running a whole bunch of Facebook ads. And as you can see, it's a pretty hypey product, and people don't really believe it. But the thing is, because it looks really cool, it's very easy to drive traffic onto a landing page, Facebook page, ads, forms, whatever else. So we're no geniuses at marketing, we just brought a guy on who's a bit better, or a lot better, actually, it's his job. I hope. So yeah, and that's what we've run a whole bunch of validation. I think we got a 31-cent cost per click from a Facebook ad onto our landing page, which is pretty good, and a $4.50 cost per pre-registration for our meeting. So we have a little form there where they can fill out. And we said we'd email them when we got them, but that was like a year ago now, so it's kind of they've probably forgotten. Hopefully. So down at us. So I'm a medical engineering student here at QT. Haven't graduated yet, not smart enough. And my other business partner is a civil engineer, he's really smart, he did graduate, and we've got another marketing business student with us as well, who's just come on, and he's going from there. So at the moment we're at an accelerator over at UQ, don't throw things at me, this Hype Sports Accelerator. In 3 weeks, as of Monday, we'll be pitching Commonwealth Games, which would be really good fun. We managed to pitch down StartCon last year as well. Came in 5th of 131 teams, I think there was. We were the only unfunded one in the top 20 and the only pre-product one in the finals, which was personally a little brag. I love it, it's so much fun. I'm not good at anything else, I promise. Yeah, so at the moment we're just sort of chasing money, which is not as easy as it sounds. Trying to get $200,000 off people is not too fun, but until we find the right person, then it'll be great. And then we'll be building our first production model, pre-production. So it'll look really good, it'll look like that with any hope. And then we can take it out on the slopes, do some filming, show some people that it's really good, and go from there. So that's one thing that I think we're going to touch you guys with. And so the whole thing about building a safe helmet is, I was skiing earlier in the year, and at lunch, you go show people this render on my phone and go, hey, what do you guys reckon of this? And they go, oh, you know, what's the point? There's no way it can be as safe as a regular helmet. But the thing is, it is. And so we have to tell people that. We have to show it to people. So the way that we do that, I think, would be a really cool thing for you guys to come up with. So we've got a few strategies ourselves, but we are engineers, so we're a little bit, you know, not very good people. So, we've got a few different strategies of doing that. I think that's what we're going to go with you guys, is try and find a way for us to build trust on them. Because naturally people aren't going to trust something that's soft and malleable when all of their lives of protection has been hard. Everything, you know, that protects you, cars, armour, if you've ridden a motorbike, anything like that's always been really solid. And so ours is the exact opposite of that. So we sort of have to retrain everyone into sort of allowing themselves to think that it's safe. And yeah, so that's what we'll do with you guys. Get creative. We love fun things. So we're building helmets.
So the how-to statement, Rob?
How-to?
Yeah, what was our how-to statement? I've got it written down, but can you remember?
Something like how to make people believe that it is safe.
Yeah.
How to make the people trust us.
It's written down in the other video, so.
Yeah. I sort of was thinking a whole lot at that time. So yeah, and without much else to do, I suppose, volunteer?
Yes, you've got one up here, crazy man.
So do you want to wear or do you want to hit? Oh, no, you can hit. I don't know how insurance covers that.
Angela, can you get him to sign the insurance waiver, please?
It's not a full process. This is not sexy at all. This is the prototype that's going to get super good duct tape. Hopefully still works as it is to cross there, that's where the pack is. If you miss that, you'll kill me. So, hashtag QT. So hit that, it's going to be downstairs. So there's no notches in that wood, you can't see we haven't messed with that at all, it's just cut dodges. Yep, excellent. So hit me right across there, yeah? Oh, start soft and go over and over until it breaks. Oh, that sucks. Swing it up. Go again. Cool, so that's a demonstration of work.
Any questions, guys?
Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. So it does work. We're willing to put our heads on the line to prove it, which is a big thing. It's happened a few times. So if anyone got that from the ground, at Rob Joseph, or Rob O. Joseph, please put that on. And yeah, so anyone have any questions? Unless I've missed anything. Yes? As warm? Yes. So we've got a lot of room in it to sort of build in lots of ventilation, so we can really play with how hot or cold it is depending on the market.
Can I also ask, with goggles, like, I know that like a lot of brands obviously like they sell both products so that they fit really well and like they don't fog up. How would you prevent that?
So the way the goggles work is more like an airflow kind of thing, so they don't fog up. So it's just all about the way they sit on the face. And so with our beanie, it will sort of curve around the face so that goggles will fit on really nicely. And that's why a lot of the straps are quite elasticated as well, because they can really sort of sit onto your face and around you. One of you guys, there's three of you.
Being based in Brisbane, it found some struggles getting tracking for investment stuff. It's not like a heavy snow.
Yeah, absolutely. So the snow sports money isn't in Brisbane. Luckily, Brisbane's a great place to start up. It's great fun, heaps of awesome contacts. So in pretty much every way but snow, funnily enough, we're covered. But yeah, so that's sort of, there's been struggles there. We went down to Sydney at Start Pond, we had a whole bunch of people sort of, yeah, here's cards, but everyone's awesome cards and not money, unfortunately. So, but soon.
How are you going to deal with pricing? I mean, regular helmets are quite expensive, and obviously this is going to be proprietary technology. How are you going to compete with helmets? Are you going to be more expensive or less expensive? Because helmets are already expensive. That's an issue with snow sports. People often don't wear helmets because of the price. They average like $200 each, so how are you going to beat that?
Yeah, well, that's a really interesting one. Because as you sort of get more and more into helmet games, it's funny how much profit there is in that. And so we can build ours, don't tell anyone, but we can build ours for about $15 a pop. And so it's not too bad. And so a lot of these guys with less advanced helmets selling $400 is just a bit unnecessary, and they can't really prove that it's better. So we did some testing through our Facebook ads, and we found out that we tested $80, $140, $160, and no price. And the more expensive one won, because helmets are a real funny thing. Like with the Trust, is that if you're putting, how much is your head worth? But there's no way to prove whether a $20 helmet or a $400 Oakley helmet is better or not than the other one. So people just assume because it's more expensive it's better, and generally it's the case. So we've got to find that line for us. It's currently sitting around $150 because we like the fact that we could buy it, even in my current broke state. We could afford a helmet like that, so that's why we like sort of being in there.
Is there a reason why you guys aren't using like a crowdfunding website or something to try and raise the capital?
Yes. And it's pretty deep. So essentially Kickstarters, there's a bit of a problem with them in the way that if you do it too early, you end up being a Kickstarter company. So if we were to do it now, if we were to raise $200,000, brilliant. We have to put that $200,000 directly into building products, not IP, patents, setting up a company. So that $200 will go essentially straight to building stuff and not building the company properly. So then you have to do another Kickstarter, do the next one and the next one. So we are going to do a Kickstarter, I probably should have said that, but later on. So we're going to build a brand and be really ready to sell, and then it'll be a killer marketing campaign with the Kickstarter rather than funds-based.
You've got another one over here too.
Sorry, I haven't been looking this way. Who was it?
That was me, sorry. I was just wondering if, because like we said about Brisbane not having a certain amount of traffic, if you ever consider creating like a hack or something instead for bike riders, skateboarders, whatever it is.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one big thing that we've gone towards, and in fact we're starting to bring somebody on to do some fall participation helmets, because that's a big market at the moment for us. But yeah, so the reason why we went to snow first is because it's really hard. Because in the way that the market is really saturated. In Europe, everyone wears a helmet. In Australia and New Zealand's a bit different, but in Europe and America, most people wear a helmet. So it's actually going to be hard to break into. And for them, style is everything, looking cool is everything. So we figured that if we could build this for the snow, then we could happily sell it to our band. Like I'm a sort of mountain bike rider by trade. Not by trade, I'm a sport player. But growing up and riding motorbike. And so we know that if we do the snow one, we'll be easily able to adapt it to the rest, rather than starting easy and going harder, which would probably make more sense in hindsight. But yeah, we're going top down rather than down. Yes?
How are you going to test it? Like the same safety and
Yeah, so there's certification processes that we have to go through. So there'll be physical properties. That's quite expensive, unfortunately. We're moving towards that. In fact, we've stolen a rig from you kid. But yeah, don't post this recording. But also, the helmet works, like, as you can see, and we've done a lot of my business partner's favourite part of the job is just smack them out of the head repeatedly. And so we know it's to a point where it can be that way, and we're engineers as well, so there's, I play down the maths behind it, there's quite a bit of maths too.
if you like use any like sort of presentation or something, you can get houses at the same thing. You could kind of use something like that, or like in a matter of use something as a single assembly. But the first thing I thought was not really this kind of time. But yeah, like maybe have something like that, or if you do want to do something funny, like say something like that, where you can do an advert, like to people, and then it could be like the item that you found, like a hashtag, that could use a hashtag so when people buy it. Like a social media thing.
Yeah.
So say that when you use when you first got on Facebook, whatever, and YouTube, because it was showing because of the rules that you have to do up to the size of the recycle it. Even if you were driving a bike, you'd fall over and then put in the cycle and stay on so you don't find it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was fully over, like you could yourself through the point at the same time, and maybe you could do something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely a horizon to that. Newton.
Are you interested in being able
Guys,
to
guys,
more than franchise, so like the NRL or something? So I can see this definitely working as a product maybe for the sport because it's soft as well, for tackle situations and stuff like that. It's a big issue of those companies for at the moment. Are you able to potentially work with them to help raise money? Is that an option for you guys?
Yes, it is, but the NRL market is a little bit different because that'll be try getting a footy player to wear a helmet, particularly kids. It'd have to be like a round up type thing. And it's been suggested to us a lot. We've actually spoken to a few people from the NRL and they're keen, but it'd be they'd throw a whole bunch of money out and they'd own a lot of it and they'd be the way it'll go. So it's a little bit less organic than the way that we're doing things, but it's absolutely a big option. Anyone else? How about this? Yes.
So with something like the motorcycle helmet, when you crash, it's recommended that you replace it. You don't know what type of material it happens. Because this material is just completely different from what's currently on the market. If somebody buys this and they're in a really bad crash, is there like testing in place, or has it already been tested that there's longevity to the material?
Brilliant question. Yes, because it's soft, you actually, part of it is we still use some more traditional foams in a different way. So you'll actually be able to see when you can't use it. Because it's, the EPS is your beer cooler foam and it compresses, and that's essentially what a helmet does. Pretty much any helmet you'll ever buy is a hard outer shell plus some beer foam in the middle that crushes. And that's why it's hard to see on a hard helmet, because you've still got that hard outer. Unless you crack it, and then you probably should go to hospital instead of wearing a helmet. But yeah, ours you'll actually be able to see. Anyone else? Maybe sure.
last one.
Hey,
Last question.
Yeah, so you know, I probably know that some helmets like this have got pretty large heads, so with this helmet, will it be one size fits all,
one size will fit most, unless you've got a gigantic melon. Probably not. But we're looking at sort of doing two sizes now. Sorry, excuse me. It'll expand and contract elastically, so like a regular beam will fit, but we'll have a little bit less movability than a regular beam. So probably two sizes will fit pretty well everyone, like probably 98% of the population, but the rest will put it into our bed.
Fantastic. Let's thanks Rob.